Hello everyone, Draj here. Now welcome to RuneScape video for the update video of the week. This one's a little bit different than usual. They are having an event to help you get ready for this month's new quest, the Children of Maul, which is a continuation off of well, it's actually next part in the Saliske's endgame, I believe. So you're actually going to be getting ready for it. And the Children of Maul, and you'll be going to the empty throne room, which was Xerxes' old throne room. And now there is a few requirements to actually be able to take part in this. Now there is a quest requirement, so you have to have done the dig site. Otherwise, you have to have level 65 in agility, mining, and /or divination. If you have it at least in one of those, you can take part into this event. Which it says here you can find some different types of relics to unlock some lore, but the main thing is you can get 800,000 XP in each of those 3 skills. So if you have it unlocked, you are able to take part and actually do it that way. Otherwise, the new area is directly east of the dig site. You can't miss it. And if you have done the quest, you know exactly where this place is. Well, you know where the dig site is, so you'll be able to figure it out pretty quick. As you can see, there is different things going on here. Okay, so I don't have any crystals I can deposit, which means I have to go mine stuff. Alright. So I can transmute these. These are going to give me divination. So the very first area is your divination. And as you can see, the XP is okay. It's not fantastic, but it is still pretty good. Now, I do have a lot of double XP. I have over 400,000, XP I can use that I get on top of the regular amount. So it is something to kind of keep in mind. You don't want to do like I just did and have too much of one type. See, also you get a big chunk for depositing it all. So there's the first one. If you want to go back up, you can always go take the wooden lift back up. Otherwise, let's explore further. So that's the divination spot right off the bat. Okay, the next one we'll have is probably these will be for mining. And as you can see, there's different locations throughout that will actually give you better yield. So there I'm only getting 9 XP per, but now if I go over there to, let's say, that one over here, the one that's actually all shiny shines, I will probably get a much better yield. Well, XP yield. So let's see what happens here. Yeah. You see that? I was getting 9 over there, and I'm getting 90 here. So that you want to look for the glowing crystals, glowing machine, whichever you really want to go for. And then also, again, whatever you deposit gets a huge boon to it. And then also, you have this one, which is the agility one. So you can actually just kind of chill here and get your XP for agility this way. The only thing is, you want to try to pay attention to whichever one again has the glowing pit beneath it. That'll give you your best amount of XP, though you could just AFK it and you'll be here a lot longer, but you could just AFK it. So that's actually the update. It's just to help people get ready for the quest that's coming up because they know it is a popular one, so they want to have as many people be able to do it and enjoy it as they possibly can. Otherwise, for live streams this week, there is Tuesday, the 8th, 1700 game time. It is big questions. There'll be, if you post any big questions you have for them on the forums, Reddit, Twitter, whatever, with hashtag RSQA, they may or may not answer your question because they're going to be getting tons, so don't be surprised if they can't get to everybody's question. Friday on the 11th at 2100, there's an update preview with Mod Shawnee. On Sunday the 13th, 1900 game time, PVM with Mod Lee. Otherwise, the Dark Portal, the Halloween event, is now closed. Probably can still claim rewards though. Otherwise, we got the patch notes for you. The patch notes, they don't appear to be very many this week, but for graphical, a section of Falador City walls that was disappearing with the remove roof settings enabled has been fixed. The Camille outfit no longer disappears when teleporting in the NXT client. Skills, D&Ds, and minigames. The cost of livid farm spells has been halved. The difference between has been refunded to those who have already unlocked them. The small room pouch will now protect on death, and it drop its contents to the opponent upon dying in PvP situations. That's actually pretty good. Quests, challenges, and achievements. Captain Toby's pay and talk options are now working incorrect during a void dance. The Ark planter section has been added to the Ark journal, which when seeds are planted at the Tailet Academy displays their current status. An unlimited teleport to the quartermaster in Port Sarim has been added to the Ark journal. The Ark journal teleport can provide access to Ark teletabs previously purchased without needing to carry the teletab in your backpack. And it says this feature is purchased from the Waco reward shop for 1,000 chimes. It's actually not too bad. This unlock is a completionist cape requirement, and it's actually pretty easy to get 1,000 chimes. I mean, I can do it on my hardcore account, and he has nothing other than like collecting seashells and wood, so that won't be a big deal for you guys. Players can no longer hide from malignant entity on Gushima by opening an interface. Sujobo's combat contract XP rewards now scale with the player's chosen skill. No changes have been made to skilling contracts. There is some feedback starting how many chimes or Taijutsu were received from Fortunate Bakami and Orakami. And the other news, the herb burner is now reclaimable from Dango at no cost. The activation chance of Raid's armor has been halved in PvP combat. The diminishing return drop-off for stuns in PvP has been lowered to 7.2 seconds. Reflect will now reflect 25% of the damage received back at the attacker in PvP combat. The information given on the reflectability tooltip has been improved. Goliath gloves and spellcaster gloves no longer interrupt in PvP. A bank pin has been added to the wilderness sword teleports. Players can no longer damage Slayer monsters outside of their Slayer level with certain abilities. Players will no longer be spammed with messages by quickly removing and re-equipping the zombie outfit. An issue that was causing some tradable treasure hunter items to not appear on the Grand Exchange has been fixed. The Sprout bonus XP message shown on login for players that have no remaining plant sprays has been removed. That should have been removed a while ago. The tooltip for XP lamp warning messages in the gameplay settings interface has been corrected. Benedict Encumberyak has taken up a more permanent residence by the gate of the South Varrock entrance. Balthazar has left Berthorpe, returning to the circus. And last week's hotfixes. Players can no longer keep seek the Hellfire Bow. Players no longer appear to still have Hellfire Bow equipped upon exiting the wilderness. Players can no longer telegraph the Hellfire Bow. Players can no longer grab the Hellfire Bow by standing on the edge of the wilderness while bound and reach over the wilderness boundary to pick it up. Players can no longer attempt to loot a bird nest with a full inventory. And the Elite Desert Thieving outfit no longer functions as the Master outfit. Alright, that is today's updates. That is everything you will need to know about today's update and patches. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.